experience to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And before the game gets underway, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Earl Watson. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's the first meeting of the year between these teams, so he told me today is mainly a feeling out process, trying to identify strengths and weaknesses. We'll see how quickly we get a feel for this opponent. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Well, two words that feel awfully nice to say after a long summer. Chris, opening night.
You're right, Kevin. Kick this off right.
Yes. Good point. And it's the Suns to start out. Phoenix with the ball. Barbosa with it. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. For Phoenix, they've been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And as a group, they shot 75.
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much better on offense. Right now, we are shooting less than 50% from the line. We gotta pick it up. Right now, we're in the bonus. Hey, our run starts right here. Right here.
Energy. They're expending a lot of energy out there right now.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Suns fifth.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to...
Chris on the assist by Young. Fred scores his first basket here in the NBA at the beginning to hopefully a long and prosperous career. Well, mark it down, fans. This is the official debut of Prez. The very highly touted rookie is seeing his first NBA action.
And he's put a lot of work into this moment and had to overcome a lot of hurdles in his life. Hats off to the kid. And I hope he meets and surpasses his own lofty expectations.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on
tonight. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Glenn up top. 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Second chance effort. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, even though the defense made their presence felt, he needs to hit inside shots like that.
Prez passes to Young. Nobody near Barnes. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And Chandler throws it down.
And the precision lead pass by a highly skilled playmaker.
Here's Young. Dishes it to Prez. Shoots a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
What range. Prez is just an awesome shooter from downtown.
Here's the dish to Lamb. He kicks to Tucker. Feeds to Knight. Here's the pass to Chandler. Hoopers with the block. One-on-one fast break. Here's Cauley-Stein. Lays it up and banks it in. Cauley-Stein's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Knight. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Pulls up. And that one comes up a bit short. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 14-2 run here. Barnes kicks to Cauley-Stein. They set the pick. A 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
Well, they have some terrific shooters on their squad, and they are all shining brightly for them today.
A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shots fly.
Prez. Trying to to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Young with the steal. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by Barnes. Knight against Young. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Tucker. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Suns trail by 10. Takes a three. Cauley Stein grabs the ball.
Frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Prez with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. Barnes left side. There's a screen. Sweet little floater. Barnes has got 8.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Phoenix has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Barbosa. That one off the back iron and out. Kings leading now by 12. Prez hits to Young. Passes it to Prez. Three-pointer drilled by Prez. You know Young was looking to send it his way.
And the chemistry between Orange Juice to make that play happen is just exceptional.
Knight for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Knight's got his first 3 points of the game. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Kings on top. They lead by 12. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Earlier, we sat down with Prez and asked him about playing his first NBA game.
You know, it's a humbling feeling to be in the NBA. I mean, there's a lot of pressure to be great, but I got great teammates for the challenge.
Well, you don't see that kind of perspective with most rookies, do you, guys?
No, you don't, Kevin. I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the floor?
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
Oh, yeah, good recognition, finding a number of weaknesses in the defense and then relentless in exploiting them.
On the court for Sacramento, Prez in at shooting guard. Koufos out there with Barnes. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in at the 1. Now, here's Knight. A 3 ball. But they get it back. One good pitch to good. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, when it comes to size, you have to measure this guy not by his height, but by his heart. You have to be impressed with how strong he took that one to the hole. The fact that this man was a few inches taller didn't bother him at all.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time. Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. We know that. Thank you. Prez with the screen for Gay. Just 5 on the clock. And for 3, Collison. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Prez. Doubled by Knight. Knight against Collison. He tries for 3. That's good from Prez on the assist by Collison. Prez has got 17 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Knight against Collison. It's blocked.
And you gotta respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Some changes for Phoenix. Bender, he's checked in for Alex Land. Dudley comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Knight. Sacramento also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Koufos. Tolliver comes in for Barnes. And Levins is subbed in for Prez. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Koufos checked in for Cousins. Barnes comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Prez is checked in for Darren Collison. Young is subbed in for Levins. Now, here's Tucker. Barbosa kicks to Len. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
And that one misses.
And the Suns now are clearly in rebuild mode. I mean, they thought going into the year they'd be able to compete, but last season they had to blow things up, and then you had the injuries as well. So turmoil within this team has led them to look more to the future.
And with the Suns transitioning into a rebuilding team, they do have, they feel, some great young talent to build around.
And it starts with Devin Booker. He looks like he can be a star in this league. Have also done a good job of collecting first-round picks to help accelerate the rebuilding process.
Misses from short range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Prez bangs home the trifecta. Prez has got 20.
I mean, you can't guard this guy. Prez is getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Chandler. And too long on the shot. And here now the Kings. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gay dishes to Prez. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here is Barbosa. He's guarded closely. The feed tonight. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance with the second effort. And it's laid in by Prez. He's got 25. That's 17-4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, man, rain and threes in the first half. How do you think they'll adjust to you in the second half?
Well, if I were them, the only adjustment I would make is to come out with umbrellas in their hand, because I am straight raining on down there. You feel me? Yo, I'm looking at my forecast, and this storm is only going to get stronger next half, y'all. So get your ponchos out here. Get your ponchos out.
Category 4. Back to you, Kevin.
Woo! I'm out, y'all.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game, go home.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
And the threes, they just...
And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Bender. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jared Dudley. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. They've got Brandon Knight, Devin Booker out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Len, and it's Goodwin in at the 2 guard. Answers out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Levens. He's guarded by Knight. Doubled by Knight. Goodwin with the steal. And he converts the layup. Goodwin's got his second basket.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Terrific work in transition there. A nice finish to cap off that play.
Koufos with it. Now guarded by Len. Barnes passes to Koufos. He dishes it to Prez. There's a good screen. And it's Levens missing.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Chris, you played a long career. Remained effective. Even as you lost some of your athleticism, you hear some people say the game is 90% mental. How accurate is it?
I don't think it's 90% mental because you need physical attributes to be able to perform. But I think that it's 2 separate games. I think that one part of the game is mental and you need to be 100% on point. And I think the mental part is different from the physical. And so you have to be there 100% physical and you have to be 100% there mentally. And for me, the mental part was not only how to try to make players better or get other guys involved or win if we didn't even have the most talent, but it really was how do you adapt, how do you change your game when you played one way your whole career, and how do you still be effective and dominant. And luckily, I was able to do that.
Well said. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Kosta Koufos is such a valuable player to have off the bench for a team, Chris. Gives you spacing and size, and he knows how to play within himself.
Well, Kev, Koufos is usually productive in whatever role he is playing for a team. His versatility to start or to be the first big off the bench is really what makes him valuable.
And here is Knight. 5 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Chandler with a screen for Knight. But they get it back. Chandler kicks to Knight. He feeds it to Goodwin. Tucker with the ball. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Goes back up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they pay for it.
Simple rule of team rebound. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments in this way.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Goodwin. Young's checked in for the Kings. Kicks it to Koufos. Here's Prez. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Koufos has got 4 points this quarter.
Exceptional instincts on the offensive boards. He didn't try to slam it home. Tipping it in was all he needed.
Knight dishes to Tucker. From outside, off the mark.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Young passes to Koufos. He kicks to Prez. .152 left to play in the third. That's a 2 from Barnes. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The Suns shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. And Tucker kicks to Chandler, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Cauley Stein. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Chandler with the screen on Young. And Len has it in the corner. Now, here is Knight, defended by Koufos, and the Suns miss again.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Yeah, didn't it seem like it just a pretty thoughtless play on his part? All style, no substance.
Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
Here's Tucker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Prez on the...
You get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Knight. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. Shooting for Phoenix. First one falls for him. Knight hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now Young. He's got 6. Pass to Koufos. Dishes to Prez. There's the 3. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Koufos has got 6 here in this quarter.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Keep it simple, know yourself, and that's how he gets his minutes. He doesn't stop battling for rebounds even when the score is lopsided. He knows his role.
Getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Chris, as you look around the league today, who's the most entertaining player for your money to watch?
Oh, wow, that's so tough. I mean, LeBron is always entertaining because he makes his players better and gets them involved. But you look at a guy like Curry and his ball handling. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving and the things that he can do out there. And for young guys, just look at Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, the things that kid can do out there. Oh, man, the sky's the limit.
Well said. On the court for Sacramento. Prez in at the 3. Levins is out there with Young. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Prez with the bucket.
Look, he's dominating in an effortless fashion. He's just letting his offense come to him naturally.
The Suns shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Goodwin. And the Eastern Conference making a resurgence. For decades, Chris, the West was the best.
Yeah, you knew it maybe would level out, but I still think the best talent is in the West. I just think the best player is in the East, and we know who that is.
Great way to put it. Levins kicks to Young. Here's Prez. Tries to keep it alive. No good from outside. Barbosa dishes to Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot, not tripped to the line to shoot 2. And throughout the years, one thing that the Kings, Chris, have done well as a franchise is put together an exciting team.
And as you said, that applies to good or bad. From the white chocolate days with my man Jay Will dazzling the fans to the Mitch Richmond teams, the Kings have always been fun to watch. Part of it is that the franchise has always seemed to prefer playing up-tempo style of basketball.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Bledsoe passes to Goodwin. Williams sets a screen for Goodwin. For 3, Barbosa. It's hauled in by the Kings. Tolliver's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. Bledsoe outside. Over to the wing. Now, here's Goodwin. Tight defense on him. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Bledsoe. Next season, we'll start seeing sponsorship on jerseys. On the left shoulder, a patch will be on the jersey. What do you think of that?
I think it's going to take some getting used to. I'm used to seeing the name, the logo, the plane on it. It's going to take some getting used to. We'll see.
First free throw is good.
So when you watch Eric Bledsoe, I mean, sometimes it's mind-boggling to believe he's only 6'1". I mean, he plays several inches taller. And he's not afraid to take it at big guys. I mean, he's got that incredible wingspan, which obviously helps along with the athletic ability. But, I think he's starting to show people that he can man the helm in terms of that point guard position. And the real question is going to be, can he stay healthy over the course of a season? Because the talent is unquestioned.
Now, here's Goodwin, defended by Young. Goodwin kicks to Williams. Goodwin dishes to Bledsoe. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from the wing. The second chance effort. It's deflected. And now here comes Young leading the break. Papagianni. Tolliver the pass to Prez. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Young kicks to Tolliver. Young dishes to Prez. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Here's Chris. The dish to Goodwin. There's a screen by Williams. Goodwin kicks to Williams. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just a clumsy turnover there. Just an errant pass that should have never been attempted.
Now, here's Levens. Prez passes to Levens. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Prez. Now the pass to Levens. 5 to shoot. Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 39.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
They are really playing spectacular ball and crushing the hopes of their opponents. That's what you're supposed to do.
Bledsoe passes to Chris. Misses in close.
He was a little overzealous there, trying to carve his way through the defense, and they were having none of it.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bledsoe kicks to Goodwin. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Oh, man, this is when the coach gives you the whistle and needs to settle his guys down. Don't worry about the run. Go one possession at a time.
To the wing right side. Feeds it to Bledsoe. Williams has a screen for Bledsoe. Pass to Williams. Kicks to Barbosa. Here's Chris. He dishes it to Bledsoe. To end the drought. Goes back up. Here's Williams. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he's in attack mode, crashing the glass, then goes right back up with it.
T.J. Horn, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. The Kings also at the sub. Lawson's checked in. And Williams no good on that one. And modern NBA defenses have changed pretty dramatically since the league stopped enforcing man-to-man as the only strategy. What do you see from that change?
I see from that change guys kind of losing their skill one-on-one, having to score because they aren't used to playing against true defenses. I think sometimes it's a cop-out for the defense. I think the NBA is a different league. I think the NBA are the best players in the world, and therefore you should be able to guard your men one-on-one. I think that rule may have been put in place so that coaches can hide defenders on their team that can't play defense, but yet still keep them as an integral part of the team on offense on the other end. So I'm definitely not a big fan of it, but hey, it's a rule, and if I were a coach, I'd definitely use it if I saw fit. But it's just so hard to rebound on defense, so easy for the offense to rebound because you can't see. You have to communicate that much more, but hey, if you're playing against a team that is shooting the lights out and you want to stop penetration sometime, that may be the way to go, but not a big fan of the zone.
Like that. He gets it in there. And that's now 6 points for Watson.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
Well, that's what we call incentive. He gets rewarded for excellent defense on that play. Great job coming up with the steal and turning it into an easy bucket.
The shot will not fall. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Prez with the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Chris. Williams a screen. Here's Chris. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Prez. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, you always want to try to get the points back to your team after getting burned on the other end, but that shot, it wasn't a good shot, and it didn't go for him. You are shocked when he misses open shots like that. He should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Now here's Goodwin. Defense is right there. No dice from 9 feet out. In the corner, it's Levens. Another three for Sacramento.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Goodwin kicks to Bledsoe. And with digital distribution, so many more fans getting access, Chris, to the NBA than ever before. It's had a big impact on the game, don't you think?
Oh, I love it. For a guy like me that travels all the time and spends probably 50% of my week on an airplane, I'll tell you what, I love it. I get to watch the games live, and I just, the only thing I'm mad about, Kevin, is that I didn't have this when I was a kid to be able to see this. You know how many events I had to go to with my mom and miss those Piston games? I wish I would have been able to have a mobile device at that time to watch those games on.
Yes. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Alex Lenz check in for Williams. And it's Barbosa in for Eric Bledsoe.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here is Goodwin out to the right wing. Pass to Chris. The feed to Barbosa. Warren, that's for two. Off the left rim and out. And for the Kings, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Prez. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Prez has got 46 points. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Barbosa kicks to Goodwin. It's a halt for run, and it's good on the way in.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the team.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Prez. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Lawson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Barbosa dishes to Goodwin. In shot on the way, and it doesn't even draw iron. Lawson with it about Greg, but they never got it.
I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
There he is.
Yo, Rez, any of the guys in the studio want to talk to you?
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Prez.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Kenny. I mean, that was one of the most dominant performances I've seen this year. I have to say that. It was incredible. Now, how'd you get in that kind of zone?
You know, I don't think it was really about me at all, man. I think it was about our team coming out and executing our game plan. Look, Coach drew up some great sets for us, and we happened to pull them off. I was just the main benefactor when it came to finishing off the plays.
Yeah, you were the main benefactor, but somebody's got to deliver, and you did tonight, young man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.